Hey everyone, it is March 28th. Here's your evening news rundown. Before I get right into it, to all those who have become paid subscribers or sent one-time donations via Venmo to Aaron-Parnas, once again, thank you so much for supporting my work. Your support allows me to do this full time, and I'm so excited to continue growing this movement and this journey with each and every one of you in pursuit of the truth and holding our political leaders accountable. With that, let's just jump right into it. The big news right now is that Elon Musk is facing legal action. Wisconsin's Attorney General has announced that he will be taking legal action against Elon Musk for Elon Musk's public offer of giving $1 million checks to two people who have voted in the Wisconsin election. Folks, it is illegal to pay someone for a vote. It doesn't matter who they vote for. It is illegal to pay them to vote or to pay them if they voted for your candidate of your choice. And so the Wisconsin Attorney General has announced that he will be taking legal action against Elon Musk to prevent Elon Musk from handing out these $1 million checks on Sunday. The election in Wisconsin is on April 1st, so it's coming up very quickly. But Elon Musk should not be able to rig the election by using his money, essentially, is what the Wisconsin Attorney General is arguing. In addition, the Trump administration suffered another big loss in court as a federal judge today, Judge Amy Berman Jackson, blocked mass firings of employees at the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, blocked the Trump administration's ability to completely dismantle the only agency that is truly meant to protect consumers. Speaking of, one of the rules passed last year by the Biden administration's CFPB was to cap overdraft fees in banks at $5. Well, the United States Senate, in a 52-48 vote, with all Republicans except Josh Hawley voting in favor of this, have overturned that rule, essentially now allowing, if it is signed into law by the president, essentially allowing banks to charge a whole host of fees greater than $5 for overdrafts. In addition, Donald Trump has announced that he will be soon announcing tariffs on pharma companies, or rather on pharma generally, like pharmaceuticals coming in from other countries, which will raise prices on pharmaceutical drugs here in America. According to Axios, Donald Trump is eyeing a possible tax hike on the wealthy to fund his cuts on taxes on tips. We'll see what happens there. Donald Trump, because of his tariffs, S&P 500 closed down 2%. NASDAQ declined 2.7% in advance of what he calls, quote, Liberation Day. Now, additionally, Judge James Boasberg extended a halt to Donald Trump's use of the Alien Enemies Act to and through April 12th. Meanwhile, the Trump administration has appealed Judge Boasberg's block to the United States Supreme Court, seeking to try to get that overturned in what will be one of the biggest cases the Supreme Court, if it decides to hear it, hears this year. In addition, J.D. Vance is in Greenland, and J.D. Vance made clear that there is no question that the United States wants Greenland as part of the United States. Donald Trump, meanwhile, is going to be hosting El Salvador's President Bukele at the White House in April. He also further said at the White House today that regarding Iran, that, quote, my big preference is that we work it out with Iran, but if we don't, it will be bad things would happen to Iran. Donald Trump spoke with Mark Carney, the Prime Minister of Canada, today for the first time, where they discussed the possibility of tariffs. Mark Carney reminded Donald Trump that he will institute retaliatory reciprocal tariffs if Donald Trump takes action on April 2nd. The Fourth Circuit Court of Appeals cleared the way for Elon Musk and Doge to continue operating in USAID. And speaking of USAID, the State Department notified Congress today that they will completely be closing the USAID offices, and USAID completely, they will be closing it down. In addition, Donald Trump signed more executive orders targeting Wilmer Hale and Jenner and Block, two major law firms in Washington, D.C., both of which have sued. Meanwhile, Skadden Arps, which is another large lawsuit that Trump targeted, settled with Donald Trump agreeing to conduct up to $100 million in pro bono legal services on topics that support the administration's efforts. Well, folks, that's all the news right now. I'm sure there'll be more news tonight. I'll cover that as it comes in. And if not, I'll see you in the morning for another morning news rundown. So take care, and thanks again for all your support.